chilling. Okay. I'm gonna need a refresher. Magma Slime. These things were kind of kicking my ass, and then Chibi Knight came in and completely destroyed me. Okay, only weak to water. Instant death. So wow, we've seen a lot of enemies, but I forgot I just scanned like all of the easily encountered enemies in the Grand Gallery zone. Nice stream, yeah, I caught Pelican and fighting weapons. Slacking it. No, 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 please. No. I'm sorry, I thought it was Monday. I tried clicking the pennies box last stream and you gave an error back. You're blowing it! The pennies box, okay. Well, what does it do now? That seems, I've never had anyone with problems with the pennies, with the, like the built-in Twitch currencies. That is strange. I'm not sure what would be causing that currently. Imagine using old pennies. Yeah, we don't talk about the old pennies. Ah, God, that hurt. Oh, I just bit my tongue again. All right. Sacred was asking what people see in EBF. He doesn't really like traditional RPGs, so it's not really that surprising. Hawk is Mega Sword, alright. That's relatable, okay. Did you download the anime? No, not yet. I was gonna do that today, but I got sidetracked doing some other video and streaming stuff, so. I'll probably do it either after the stream or on Tuesday. What's I looking for? Chibi Knight. Where's Chibi Knight in this fucking list of... Oh, I guess I haven't actually scanned him yet. Right, okay. Never mind. Right, because I failed the attempt that I reached her and I didn't. Yeah, okay. I'm student of the month. What are you doing with your life? God, student of the month. What an honor that is. I don't think I ever got student of the month. Hell yeah, I'm early. Hey, Medieval, good to see you, man. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so for water, really we only have Anna as like a dedicated. I mean, obviously these other guys are good at it. Maybe, is Lightning Shard good here? I guess it's alright. I mean, it's just his best stats on a weapon, honestly. It just has the best stats. That's all there is to it, so. Just because it's level 4. Downloaded it the minute I woke up. Yeah, I was gonna do that today, but I just didn't have the time. Like I said, I probably will do it after the stream, because I did want to get that done today to make sure I had time to poke around with it and maybe, set up a control and all that stuff. Thank you, Glacium Frost, for the follow. This is the first time I'm here. Welcome to the stream. That's weird, because you've been in the Discord. Is this the first time you followed? Alright. Interesting. Good to see you, though. Certainly. I got a holiday today and tomorrow, so I'm doing quite fine. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Do I remember from the YouTube account? Yeah, absolutely. I thought I saw you around in the Discord too, for a while. I didn't realize that. I guess that you hadn't stopped by the stream yet. First time I watched the stream due to time zones. Ah, okay. That's a pretty common problem. I'm really surprised how many people that watch are actually in very different time zones to me. Like, it's genuinely surprising. Like, the majority of my viewers are not in America, actually. Well, I guess I don't know about majority. The majority of the people who talk in chat, I guess. Like, the regulars. A lot of them are from people, you know, all over the place. Absolutely insane to me. Well, I really think my equips and skills and stuff are about as good as they're gonna get. So, actually, I can upgrade Torrent again. That's a good option, I think. So I have to watch a RuneScape stream that starts around 3 a.m. my time. 12 to 13 hours away from American time zones. Damn. Yeah, I got. Oh, what time zone is Val in? It's not quite that much, but. It's in like 7 to 8 hour range, I think. I don't recall exactly, but yeah, we got people all over the place here. Oh, right, okay. I was wondering why that time is so different. Honestly, I'm just gonna hop into it. There's not much else I could do for setup here. I really think my best strategy here is to just try and luck cheese the instant death. Alright, well. It's a good start. Let's do barrier. Okay, that is by far his crappiest attack, so absolutely love to see it. What is this? Hell, it's a nice one. I like that art style. What did we lose? Oh, cool. 2 out of 3 lost match defense. Alright, dope. I think No Legs actually is our best attacker here. Despite her having a water weapon, he just kind of kicks ass with his Star Hammer here with the Blue Strike. Okay. Right, you don't have Protect anymore. Maybe you should, but maybe not. Okay. Wet. That is not a counter, I don't think, unless he has a different counter. Nope, yep, that's just his attack, okay. So, I think what we're going to do is Protect, Bomb to stagger, and then No Legs can probably finish off here. I would consider it quite likely to kill. Yeah, nice. Alright. So now we got Chibi Knight. Oh, that's right, she doesn't even have backup. Okay. We're coming into this a lot better than we did. I think last time we got here, we were like had a party member down or something. Like, it was not ideal. I'm not positive, but I'm fairly sure that she has like a 100% counter rate. Oh, I should have scanned first. Okay. If that didn't capture, that actually would have been really sad. Alright. Or if that, what did I say? If that did kill and I just missed the scan, that would have been very unfortunate. Okay. What's the situation in this run at the moment? Still playing the castle until, yeah, we haven't gotten Nats back yet. Haven't even encountered Lance for the first time. You know, with all the challenges on, the pacing of the run is certainly a lot slower than you would expect for someone who's played this game for 200 hours. But, you know, there's a lot to get used to, especially with the V2 stuff. I gotta basically relearn everything I knew about this game. Oh, I could have Fireworks that time. Okay. I think Fireworks is only good for 1 turn right now, right? Yeah, okay. So next turn... Excuse me. Next turn, I will Fireworks, and then I'm gonna do a double up, do an encore on him. Yeah, let's just do that. He gets stunned. Sure. Isn't that... Oh! That was actually... Oh. Right. That's actually a very valuable steal there. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take a slight diversion, because I guess I shouldn't have done that, but the steal kind of made it worth it anyway, so I don't really feel bad. I do not... I don't regret my choice. Okay. Alright, as long as he dodges that, then I'm fine. Okay. Okay. Let's go for this. I should have weakened this guy a while ago. Or I should have weakened her a while ago, but I think we're a little past that at this point. It's gotta work eventually. It's like over a 30% chance to work. I'm just gonna do it again. Even though I will certainly die. Yeah, he's... Oh. Oh, those misses are so good. Oh my god, that is nasty. Okay, well, at this point, I'm almost considering just trying to kill her the old-fashioned way, because we're chipping away her HP quite nicely with this instant kill attack that should just be killing her. Here, let me do an attack. What do I want you to do? Yeah, sure. Let's get some SP thrown around here, might as well. Oh! She's decided to get a little bit more rude now, I see. And of course the one guy who died is the one who I actually wanted the good luck on to begin with. Alright, I'm not gonna double back, because I'm at this point I'm not convinced we're gonna be able to kill her the way that I wanted to. The chance is that high. I mean, it's only 10%, but I've hit it with it a lot. And I've had 2 attempts that were in the 20 to 30% range. So the odds aren't great, but considering how many times I've tried them, I would have, you know, okay. This is turning into a problem now. Okay, well, I don't know if she has an AoE yet, so I guess we have to do this. Just had to do the combo. Just had to. Alright, this is fine. We can get everyone back up and running. Just weakened, so it's gonna gradually get a little bit easier here. Alright, we're gonna stabilize here. I was hoping to not have to, you know, draw out this... Wow. Wow. I was hoping to not have to draw this fight on this long, but... What can you do? If I can get a slow victory, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I can get some healing items soon. It's not gonna do me any good. Just wake, I guess. Wow, not very ideal. No, you can't even lower her attack stats that much either. Jeez. I can't, right? I can't yet. Limits, yeah. Yeah, probably should. I really thought that the instant death would have worked given enough tries. But, no such luck so far. I could do a setup for a cleaver here. That's probably what I'll need to do. She's gonna die. But... Or not. 35, yeah, okay. Well, guess we're waiting a turn for that. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. She's doing her AoE now. Okay. Well, that's nice. Do I just go all in here? Let's try it again. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it, man. This is a lot of damage I'm throwing around here. Oh. Ooh, that was spicy. Alright, that was just barely cutting it. Ultra challenge. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Here, let me show you. Okay. Epic mode. Every single cheat. These two I really don't like, so I leave them off for general fights. But I turn these on for boss fights because otherwise you can't get the star medals. Basically, if you defeat a boss with all on Epic, with all challenges and no cheats except for the ones with stars, those don't count against you. Then you get a star. I don't know if you're aware. I wasn't aware of this for a while, and until it was very explicitly shown in my Discord. Then you get a medal with this. You get a star on the medal. From glitch boss down, every single one of these medals you can get stars on. So that's what we're doing. There is, like, the medals themselves have some functionality. There is literally no function to this star besides max completion, basically. It's just for personal. It's a personal challenge entirely. Sounds really hard. So far, it's been tricky, you know, time-consuming so far, but it hasn't been unreasonable. Jotun, I beat first try, actually. Anna took me a couple shots, but I'm a stereotype when I tried. Funny you mentioned that. I'll post it after I stream. I actually just highlighted my Jotun run. I'm gonna upload those to YouTube. The successful attempts where I get the star medals for each one, they're gonna go up on YouTube. As one of, like, my 3 weekly uploads. So Jotun, I think, will probably go up on Wednesday. Anna, next Wednesday, probably. give no guarantee that my tactics are good, or, you know, they're certainly not going to be the most optimal or reliable, but, you know, whatever works for me is what I'm going to put up, so. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, no problem at all. I was planning on doing that from the start. It just made, like, as soon as I learned about it, it's like, yeah. I mean, someone should document these on YouTube somewhere. I don't know who else might, so I know that I can, and I'm doing the run anyway, so I figure I might as well. Some coffees, it's really good. Extremely desirable. So yeah, hopefully, you know, anyone who wants to try and do a run like this, they'll be able to, hopefully they'll find them useful at least. Like, you'll get an idea at least of something that does work, and then you can kind of, you know, branch out or just copy it directly, which is what I did when I was first playing EBF5 on Epic, like 10 years ago or something. I literally just copied straight, and I did that on EBF4 actually as well for strats on the final boss. I think for this game was the first one where I actually came up, you know, obviously I had some help from chat, but I did not steal the strategies that I used there from anywhere directly. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Flybots, fire sprites. Let me start with one of the flybots here. It's very unlikely to miss. And it's... Okay, well, she's a little bit more unlikely to miss. No legs is very unlikely to miss. Yeah, the stagger would have made the difference there. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Heal up, obviously. No legs will kill this thing and jump to one of the fire sprites, I'm sure. Yep. Almost got that one, too. Don't have any bomb attacks. I'm just gonna have you kill this thing, honestly. Bit overkill, but not even that much. He's not too buffed up yet. Jeez. As has been the standard lately, Anna is just getting absolutely bullied for no good reason. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and garlic this kid. Yeah, he had Brave, so there's absolutely no chance we were gonna kill him there. They also counterattack. I didn't realize that. That's their counterattack. Is okay. Okay. Are we gaming? I would have to say yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Good to see you, Necro. How you doing, man? What? Wait, when did that get good? I guess he has the Star Hammer equipped, which boosts his magic attack a lot. Last time I remember using that attack, it filled up like maybe 10% of their HP bar. That time was like a full heal. Damn. All right. We like that. We like that. Okay, they're actually resistant to water. So let's do something else. Wind or holy? Let's do holy. Really? I could have swore that would have been good enough. Oh, unfortunate. No S. I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, just... Yeah. I broke Slay the Spire, which is nice. How'd you do that again? I've been seeing you've been doing a good number of Slay the Spire posts. I don't really understand what's happening in most of them, to be honest. You know, she's like our only bomb attacker, but Matt's buffed, so I guess we'll just attack anyway. Okay, well, not really ideal. Okay. Matt doll. Hopefully she doesn't get bullied into total demise. please? Oh my god. Also, shout out to Normal Weather in Weather Remix, which is just feels weird to see. Okay. Let's heal. I guess I should have had him throw it. Not sure if it matters. Let's do bomb. Actually, you know, they have Brave. I don't think this actually can't crit, huh? Well. Oh well. Yeah, the stagger didn't even go off. That's interesting. I got a relic that gives you a random skill when you exhaust one of yours. Random card when you exhaust. Okay. Alright, alright. Go on. Okay, so now... Wait, what happened is confused. Ah, oh, right. Okay, let's just... Okay, maybe overkill, but whatever. Why is he not confused anymore? That's peculiar. Okay. And then I got a card that makes skills cost 0, but you can exhaust them. Oh, Medipack, thank you. Totally missed that. I think that's really one of the only things that makes sense. So yes, that was probably it. Thank you. What are you gonna do? Not a whole lot. Oh, and then you're just gonna move. Okay. Well, that was a roller coaster. I think this will probably kill him. They got a random card that makes skills cost 0, but you exhaust. So that's just infinite cards. That's just infinite random cards, right? That you can, and you can play infinite random cards. Oh, didn't kill. Well, Matt's dead. That's fine. Oh, not quite, actually. Okay. Alright. Well, Chinese New Year is still going. That is surprising. I think I've done both those quests, right? Yeah, what do I still got? I need the titanium after this area. I need chips. Okay. And then I got other exhaust card synergy, like a card that makes you draw one on exhausting card, and a card gave you block when you exhaust. That's ridiculous. That's literally infinite draw, infinite random cards, infinite block. Right? Am I missing something? I mean, you exhaust your cards, so you don't technically have infinite draw? Well, you have infinite draw, but not infinite cards, right? From your deck, at least. But you also infinitely generate random cards. So... sounds pretty good. I haven't really been playing Slay much since this came out. I gotta... Ooh, we get this song again. I gotta play that some more. That's a fun game. Alright. What's to do with these harpoons? It's just Earth, probably. Oh, wow. That is a lot of weaknesses for less foe resistance. What's less about? I guess they have a bunch of immunities. That's probably it. Also generates cards. Right, yeah. That's just literally infinite value. I love it. Oh my god. That's the kind of stuff I like to hear about. Okay. So we'll kill the flybot. The same combo we tried to do last time, but the bomb missed. And then we'll carry on. I think a temper from Matt is good enough. Whatever. Unbelievable. 3 times. A second time in a row she missed that bomb. And now she's stunned. And now she's dead. Okay. Alright, Anna. You have really been letting me down lately. I gotta be perfectly honest with you. I wish I had a quartz ore right now. I don't really have any attachment to this run. If I die, then, you know, I'm okay with that. Got a 70% discount for shops, and that's pretty much restock my. Yep, it sure is. That's awesome. Thank you, Keeters, very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Also, I forgot to mention thank you, Miragi for the off-stream follow. So I think it was off-stream. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah. Also, the Killerbot 300, I think, also was an off-stream follow 3 days ago. No, they might have been a follow when I was streaming last Friday, but okay, I think we're just gonna lose here. That's really fine. I would like that bomb to not miss. Youth's Whisper can cast an AoE attack upon level up. Nana has a counter with normal attack. This may have the side effect of giving enemies a chance to counter or even knock them out of freeze and give them their turn back. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that useful? Oh my god. Wonder when this music plays since the Cosmic Mono give a hint that yeah. I don't think it's based on enemy, but I could be wrong. I think it's based more on like location. I almost feel like it's this red carpet. I feel like I hear this music every time there's a red carpet, including, you know, the Grand Gallery has a lot of kind of that sort of fancy sort of. So I think it's like, you know, fancy-ish locations seem to get this track or something. Okay, there we go. Jeez. All right. Now this, I mean, this almost killed without stagger, so this is starting to kill. All right, Frozen Valley right now in my run. Nice, nice. I got a ways to go until Frozen Valley. I think it's safe to say. Okay, so Flybot's just dead, which is nice because it's a huge pain in the ass. Oh, wait, what? Thunderstorm? I didn't even notice that last time. Thunderstorm weather. How does that even work? Oh my god, what a remix. Alright. I was wondering where that lightning came from, but I didn't really have the time to think about it when it happened the first time. Too much electricity? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's some sort of like short or something happening. Electric. Okay, that works. Okay. Oh, got the 10% stun. Unless they're weak to stun, probably not. Goy as well. The fight itself was not too bad, but the fight before it was not good. Yeah, that's about how I remember that happening. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. Alright, let's go for wet. This might kill. Probably not. Wow, that was closer than I thought. Okay. This will kill them. Okay. I would have healed otherwise, but I'll take a kill, certainly. Power Surge, okay. It certainly isn't the most ridiculous thematically, but just the fact that it's called a thunderstorm, I think, is the interesting part to me. Okay, this probably won't kill. Okay, she's first. Oh, well, that stun is quite useful. There's the 3 Viking monoliths with 1 being overleveled. Rat replaced the overleveled Viking monolith with the Cosmic. Oh. Is that, I'm assuming that's in Equip remix, or in Foe remix that the Cosmic Monolith is there? Yeah, that's certainly something, huh? Yeah, that, I actually remember, that was a pretty tricky fight the first time I went through there. Stunned again, oh my god. We almost just killed him on accident. Yeah, that's, it's pretty intense. Yeah, the only easy thing about I think my strategy for that fight had to be almost immune to all 3 elements the Viking Monolith uses. So when you throw a Cosmic Monolith into that, you can't do that anymore. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, that actually does sound. That's quite devious, huh? Let's do raspberry, I guess. May unleash unholy ritual when attacked. Wait, what? Unholy. My enemies attack first, so that doesn't actually do me any favors, does it? Got a nuke. Okay. With no consistent siphon. Oh, actually, I gotta check with the nuke. The nukes just might be immune to all that shit now. Okay. Oh my god, we're getting our asses kicked right now. Yeah, what is unholy ritual? Telperian pentagram attack. Oh, is that the one where, like, Telperian? So specifically the one that Telperian uses? Actually, I don't remember that one. Is that a unique attack for Telperian? I remember it vaguely. Does it have like a vine, sort of like a thorny-looking vine? I was thinking you meant like the one with all the bones, but a lot of other enemies use that one. Oh, Annabelle, yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's... I think that attack is used by exactly 2 enemies in the entire game. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the tentacle. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. Demon head tie. Okay, what is this? Okay, not immune, but resistant to siphon. Can still be stunned. Fine. Instant kill. Okay. Not too bad, actually. I mean, the problem really is that our siphon abilities are almost non-existent. Can't be sure about the effect it has from equips. Yeah. What uses that? Oh, it didn't say. Okay. Yeah, what equip does that? Okay, let me think. I want to kill the nuke, but also these cannon turrets actually kind of kick my ass a little bit. I can't even combo with it right now, though. He's gonna get it back pretty quick. I think I'm just gonna throw it at this cannon. Limits again? Yeah. Nice. Okay. That's gonna help me a lot. Yeah, Anna's limit actually will be decently useful here. She can use Mighty Oak and it'll actually be kind of useful. Okay. Yeah, the cannon turrets I recall being quite unremarkable before, but they're actually putting in work right now. Absolutely no. I think Matt was the main one to take damage, so I think most of these guys are okay. Honest limits being... Well, at least, look, these guys are weak to Earth, so that's... that's not very... That's certainly unusual, but it does... Oh, I don't even think I leveled hers up. Okay, well... Probably still worth using, but a little bit subpar. Okay, now is around the point where I'm going to start to get worried about this guy. So let me focus him a little bit. Oh, you probably can't stagger these guys, huh? Yeah, okay. Okay. Do we have better Twitch TV? I do. I think that's per client. So I think that's just a client side thing. I know I have it. Does the nuke have a counterattack? I thought at some point I heard, maybe it was just speculation, that the nuke could counterattack with countdown. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I certainly don't enjoy that idea. I love the yeet from No Legs. Yeah, me too. Okay, we gotta kill this guy now. Or we need to siphon it. Not looking good there. It's at half health. No Legs is not gonna be doing us any favors here, really. Well, I mean, he'll still do good damage, but... Legend, yeah, so we got Legend. You know, that's actually... this is probably our best bet. For the long term, at least. Okay. Okay, we got a turn. We got a turn now. That's good. Still just gonna go for it. It's probably not gonna quite be enough, yeah. Oh, that's actually... Okay. Yeah, alright. Finish him off then. Was not expecting it to do quite that much. It's really the big spark at the end that was doing the work. Unfortunate. No mercy indeed. Fish. Yeah. I think we're gonna be okay here. Yeah, let's play it safe. The money situation is slowly becoming... Whoops. It's slowly becoming less and less dire, so I don't feel as bad throwing around a coffee every once in a while. Okay, so that's almost full heal on everyone. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're in business here. Still no captures we need. Do map doll. Okay. Water? No. No, just do shock. make sure we kill this thing. Not gonna do a ton to those guys, but that's fine. Look in Discord. Yep, you got it. Meow? Oh yeah, the zombie Hydra outside that. Yeah, I'm I heard about that one. I'm a little bit. I heard it was only a single head, or maybe that was a different zombie Hydra encounter in there. Did you know that the color orange was named after the fruit? Is that a true fact, or is that a funny fact? That's a question you always gotta ask. It's a very important question. True or funny? You want to ask that question a lot in life, actually. Counter into surrender, true combo. Cool, thanks. Alright. What did that do? Right, okay. Can't do anything in that room yet. There's a Crystal Hydra in the Frozen Valley announced. That's not surprising at all. It's probably only one or maybe two heads, so that's probably alright. You know, comparatively alright, at least. Okay, so here we got a secret that last stream someone didn't even know was here, which is always nice that I'm able to show people so many things. It is in fact true. Okay, that's interesting. I guess I never really gave that question any thought over, like, you know, which would have came first. I wouldn't have thought it was that way. I would have been more inclined to say the other way, so that is certainly interesting. Got to free the man. Yeah, there's an extra encounter. I know, so it might look like I'm missing things. I'm kind of intentionally skipping some encounters because I'm actually worried about the AP route on this run. So I'm waiting to do some of the extra encounters until I at least get Natalie, and maybe even until we get Lance, if I can wait that long. So I'm intentionally skipping some battles. I don't know how many I need to skip or how many I will skip, but there are... it's typically not something I would give any attention to, but in a run like this, I need to get a lot of skills and I need to get them very fast. Okay, so this is not an encounter I would like to have seen here. Okay, well, we lived at least, so I can scan and then immediately run away. These Mimic encounters in Foe Remix, man, these are brutal. Absolutely brutal. I have not found a single one I've been able to beat. Okay, electric and bomb, susceptible to instant death. That might have to be the strat. I'm certainly waiting on those, though. I have yet to find one of those, a Mimic encounter that I've been able to do. Doesn't Lance lock you out of anywhere besides beating the shit out of him? No, I think he just blocks... It's a good question. I think he only blocks the exit to the, I thought he only blocked the exit to the Iron Fortress, but I could certainly be wrong in that. Just the main entrance? Okay, that's what I thought. Side exit. Oh, right, yeah, there's also the side exit. Okay. 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 Good to know. Thank you. I actually totally blanked on that, so. Alright. What is this Lance fight looking like? This is not the fight that is gonna give me a medal. I don't need to I don't need to turn on the turn timer and stuff for this. Only weak to holy, okay. 20% to a couple elements just for the hell of it, I guess. 63k HP. This guy actually will be a pretty respectable sub boss here. Okay, so what's he probably gonna use? Fire, electric, and dark, I would imagine. Only weak to holy, so I got nothing there. But I'll probably just use this just because it's my best weapon. I don't know. Maybe I should switch to something that he doesn't resist so that I get a better cleaver, though. Weak to fire, nope. That's not bad. Resistant to bomb. Obviously, he's gonna use bomb attacks too. Accuracy down though. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. But his accuracy is unusually high, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's all of my butterfly wings, but auto revive's really good. I'll certainly take more chances for proc. Does the equip remix change resistance for bot? No, that the equip remix just changes the properties of each weapon. More foe resistance changes enemy resistances a lot in some cases. In some very unique ways, too. One example that I learned about recently, someone mentioned in my Discord. Against player characters. Good question. I think those are predefined based on just whoever the player encounter is. But I hadn't really thought about that, actually. I don't remember what these were like before the foe resistance. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think it would be really cool, but I doubt that they took the time to factor in the equipment stats into, into that, directly, like the details of it at least. I think in general it follows the spirit, but I honestly don't know. That's a very good question. And I actually don't know the answer. That is something I will. I wonder if I could find that info. Let me look. So I think it's just changed by more foe resistance. So I'm pulling him to compare here. So normally he's 100% weak to holy. And he isn't resistant to bad luck or weaken, tired and curse and all that. But now he's only 50% weak to holy. And he's also not resistant to any debuffs normally. I think that's just a foe resistance thing, if I had to guess. Yeah, so he didn't actually change too much between foe resistance and not foe resistance, but less of a crippling holy weakness. Okay. I like counterattack. Quake, I think, that doesn't have any interesting properties, but it is useful. We might go for that. And really, the well, this boosts with skills too. Man, I don't know. This just has better stats. $37 of aid, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I don't want that chance to miss. That's a reasonably high miss chance. Wow, we've gotten a lot of AP over the past, like, what, 4 bat? I think it's only been 3 battles. That's a lot of AP. Yeah, so I basically went through and scanned everything that I could. Everything that was accessible easily in the Grand Gallery. Last time I did some money farming too. I've had to resort to some strategies I wouldn't normally use this early in the run, just to have a chance. I had to go up against the prototype, and I was very scared. So I think I over-prepared, but I'm okay over-preparing. That's legit. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't have to use them this early, so it took me a while to realize, maybe I should actually just do this. Just stop putting it off and just do it. I gotta get all the help I can get here. I'm gonna get this just because it's genuinely useful sometimes to inflict his weapon stats effect to all enemies. I don't think I want to go all in on the light blade yet. I'm not sure what else to upgrade on him yet. I'm just gonna wait. I'd like to get your arrows all up to the same standard. Ultimately, this is the one I use the most in a lot of cases, just because Weaken is so good. So I think I am okay to upgrade Holy Arrow once more. Obviously it'll help me in this fight, and as a result, it will also help me in the boss of this area because Lance is going to show up there too. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, I didn't upgrade this one yet. Okay. Yeah, I did forget about that. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. Let's upgrade this. Anything useful in this fight will be useful against the boss, so I don't feel bad. It's perfectly reasonable to actually just upgrade some of this stuff here. Okay. Kind of expensive. Sushi Cat's kind of nice, but with countering foes, Sushi Cat, I think, is a lot weaker now. Noticeably weaker than it was before. Which is unfortunate. That's cheap. I actually don't see a ton else of value to use on no legs right now, so. The rest of these equips are probably okay. Good enough. Good enough, I think. Alright, let's try. Obviously, we gotta take care of the flybots. I don't think Lance summons anything. Not positive, but I don't believe he does. So let's do... Let's prioritize flybots. Those are accuracy. Almost good enough, but as we've seen, not quite good enough. Yeah. Please hit. Thank you. Wow, that was more effective than I was expecting. Okay, there's the electric. That's probably the best choice you could do for us. Oh, she is. Oh. I thought I switched her off of that. I did that magma slime fight with this on. Minus 50% to fire. I totally forgot about that. Alright, yeah, we gotta change that. Yeah, I think electric is the best element he can use here. Nope, it's dark. Okay, either way. I'd love to bring no legs back, but man, I would love to kill this thing. I'm just gonna... I'm not even gonna... Well, I guess I'm taking a chance either way. As long as this hits, it'll kill it. Okay. Let's heal her up. Big bombs. Yeah, I should probably... What summons did I bring in here? Got a sniper. Not bad. What? Sorry, what are we talking about? Ow. Oh. He does summon them. Okay. Maybe that's what you were talking about? Okay. Well, that's not doing me any good then. Okay. Not gonna bother. That was my mistake. Okay, we should get it weakened then. So 3 attacks. Sounds to be great. Yep, okay. Alright, I see. Thank you. Okay, failed the weekend. And now you're dead. Okay, counterattack double shot. That is pretty nasty. She is dead. Most likely. Okay, instant kill. Wow, that's very lucky distribution of attacks. That is also not bad. Our summons, once again, are worthless. Well, I mean, poisoning him is... It's not bad, by any means. We don't have a way to inflict tired currently, but, you know, it's not too bad. I need her to heal. I want her to weaken, but I need her to heal. How much can he be? Okay, he can be debuffed pretty reasonably well. I would like to attack. I actually wish Matt had Encore right now. I think he's our well, I mean, it's pretty good. What kind of damage output are we getting on that? Be staggered, right? Yep, okay. Okay. Let's just go for it. That's a crit times 2. Jeez. It's looking like 100% counter rate. Again, if it's not, damn close to it. He's got auto revive. Okay. Once again, pretty lucky attack targets. She needs to. She gets double healing on healing items, so she really has to be the one who does that. I need this kid weakened though. It is 100%. Okay. Unfortunate. Please weaken. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I can't believe she has the lowest accuracy out of everyone. It's so weird. It's so weird to me. I guess everyone else actually has accuracy boosting stuff where she just doesn't. Yeah, whatever. Double shot only. It's not much, but it certainly adds up when it's guaranteed. Uh-oh. Not a guaranteed kill, but it's... Oh, come on. Please, yes. Alright, cool. I just wanted to be able to attack with him, man. Jeez. Being an archer, because, yeah, not the most, high-end archer performance I've ever seen. I'm actually not sure what to do here. I would love to cleaver, but I'm just... He's resistant to it. I think we're kind of boned here, to be honest. I forgot I had Cat Ninja. Could have been useful. Yeah, Ragnarok's decent, but it's kind of pointless to kill the bots, though. But, and I mean, it's only 20% resist. I think Cleaver would probably still do more damage. I think I gotta wait a turn. Yeah, I don't know. As haste, yeah, I kind of want to just get everyone back up and running here a little bit. I want to be able to, most importantly, I want to be able to set it up a bit. I don't want to just drop a cleaver without any setup. Oh, come on. I got this bitchy zombie Hydra. He absorbs fire? What is he even weak to then? Just holy? Is that it? Okay, so once again we got flipped. So once again we are putting off our plan. I forgot, you know, I still haven't weakened this guy. Can you please get weakened already? Oh my god. That's like a 50-50 every time that happens, by the way. That isn't... I'm not asking for much here. Can't even use Encore. These are pretty reasonable odds I'm shooting for. I'm pretty sure who weaken has a 100% chance of working, and he's only 50% resistant to it. So, next time I fight him, obviously, step one, don't even waste your time with the fly bot. It took like a turn and a half trying to do that. Step two, weaken him as early as physically possible. It's just holy, jeez. Only 50%, damn, that is ridiculous. I mean, obviously this isn't the attempt I'm gonna keep. There's no way this is gonna end well enough. So what I want to do now is I want to see how much damage I can do with a buffed up cleaver. If, you know, not everyone can die for a turn. Alright, good enough. So let's do wet. You're dead. Oh, he has target. Oh, that actually... Okay, well, I can't stagger as well, then. Whatever, that's fine. Let's just go for it. That did buff his attack. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, let's just throw here. This obviously ain't it. Okay. Hey, could you kill this thing? Thanks. Okay. We can now go in with a slightly revised plan of attack. Might want to limit farm before I do this. Yeah, I might do that. I might just have these guys get up their limits. Which certainly won't take too long. This guy dishing out the damage like he does. Okay. Let's do 9 lines. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Getting the limits pretty quick at least. This will probably get on at hers. Oh, right, she died for one of the hits. Okay. Not quite then. Okay. Well, I kind of can't die in this fight or else it's not going to help me. So let me just leave and come back. Yeah, I just gotta wait. I wish he made this fast. I thought he said he was gonna make this faster, but it doesn't look faster to me. I'm gonna be honest. Looks about the same. Alright, this should get hers. And this probably won't quite get his. Almost. Okay. Beat up Matt. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay, well, she needs to die, because this counter isn't going to hit Matt, and now Matt can attack, and he'll get countered, and he'll get, we're good to go. Okay. Consider your limits charged, kiddos. Now I sit here and wait for them to heal. Okay. So I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to go for combo on turn 1. I think I'd like to get him weakened first. Because obviously the combo alone isn't going to be enough. Not by a long shot. Lance literally just kills on sight without hesitation. So I think what I'd really like is to weaken him, if you'd be so kind. Okay? Just leave and come back. Leave and come back until it works. Okay, I'd like you to weaken him. Thank you. We get 4 turns now. That's great. Okay. With any luck, that'll be all the weaken we need for this fight. Let's... temper, I suppose. Let's heal up Anna. Hopefully enough that she will live, because I need her to do an Aqua Arrow next turn. Should live that, yeah. Every time. She always gets the absolute shit kicked out of her. I don't know why. Well, she's gonna die doing this. Which is not... It's not ideal, I wouldn't say. Do I do it anyway? I could probably wait one more turn. So... Gotta kill the healer? Yeah, I guess so. They certainly are playing with good tactics, but I don't really care for that fact too much. Okay. Now... Just to protect. With any luck, she won't get completely bullied this time. Okay. Oh, Matt kind of needs to live. I think everyone should live here. Okay. Okay. She is in the best condition here, but I think I'm going to have no legs do the bomb, because he can't... Well, he can miss. It's even less likely that he's going to miss. Okay. Okay, he lived. That's actually surprising. I'm going to heal first, because otherwise Matt will probably die on the counterattack. And then we're gonna cleave her, and this should be pretty good. Pretty good. It's gonna have gray numbers, but he's only 20% resistant to it. Alright, that's not bad. We're getting him. Okay. 17k? Yeah, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. It wasn't optimal setup, but it was not too bad. But dare go for the re-weaken. Maybe 9 lives here. Maybe a bit preemptive, but it's a good heal and it'll last me a couple turns. Oh, thank God. Okay, that'll definitely be enough weaken for the rest of the fight, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Switch to Seegan. 25. Yeah, 25% certainly is solid. I think it's a decent bit over that. It's like a few thousand over 25, so it's quite good. Well, that's not good. Okay, here's my... that's a stupid plan. I don't really like that plan anymore. It seemed good at the time. The Flybot. SP is technically finite, so I'm actually quite hesitant to spend SP most of the time. I'm actually just gonna nub. He's got auto revive. I'm not gonna worry about him. Let him do attempt in his turn. Actually, I should have used that on no legs. That was probably quite foolish, but that's okay. I'm sure I've done worse. Okay. Yep. This is all fine. Okay. She's the only one without auto revive, so if you can... I was counting on Matt to take damage. I wanted him to take damage so he could fix these stupid stat effects. Jinx, no, they would have done it anyway, man. They are kicking on his ass. They have been for, like, ever since I got her, the enemies have been targeting her so badly. Well, here's a cute play. Here's one that I used last time. Encore the person who revives so that they actually get their turn and never heal. Just hit Matt, please. I don't even care if you kill him. 19k. You're joking. He heals 19k with his med pack. That's literally more damage than Matt's cleaver with wet and stagger. This has to be a joke. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to compete with that, dude. Oh my God. That's a little much, isn't it? Haven't we crossed a line here? My goodness. Well, not looking great anymore, I would say. Well, let's see how No Legs' setup is. This isn't gonna... I'm not gonna be able to get Curse on him. But, let's see how he does here. Without Curse. Which is really hard to inflict right now. Because only his weapon effect can do it, and it's pretty low chances of that. That's not gonna do much. 5k. It's decent, but not really the numbers I was hoping for. Well, No Legs is putting some work there, so good on you. Good on you, kid. I need to switch up my plan here. Curse. God, I forgot he has limits too. Jesus. What is his limit? It's probably nuke, right? Or it might be ion cannon. I don't actually know. All I know is I can't do anything about it. Ion. It's just gonna stun us too. Well, it's nice knowing you. I'm pretty positive that we are diving headfirst into the bone zone right about now. Not much to do here. Some grinding, yeah. Well, I mean, tactical retreat isn't gonna help, so I'll see it through. I don't have any I've used some items here, so I don't have any reason to leave. If I die, then I'll just leave my save. Did not use it. Okay. Must be one of those cases where they have like some percentage chance to not use the limit for a couple turns. But I mean, yeah, we're certainly we're mostly going backwards at this point. Not strictly, but mostly. Oh god, that's so bad coming from him. He's just gonna die anyway. He's probably gonna ion cannon this turn. Yeah. Alright. GG. No legs. 10% resistant? I think he's got this. Alright. Oh, that is high accuracy too. Yeah, he can't even dodge it. Yeah, okay. Do I have Angel Mirror yet? I don't think so. I might need to go get some captures, man. Alright. So the problem is we have scaling foes on, so I just noticed that over there. Grinding gets us better skills. That's useful enough. Let me... Yeah, I'll have to do a couple of the battles in this place, I think. I'm gonna at least do this one. So I gotta kill this thing. Okay. To waver. Ow. Quite rude. I find that to be quite rude. Alright, slimes. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do here. Alright. Let's try that one again. Just gotta wait for them to come back. Should be about done. Alright. Number 2. We got. Oh, do I have some that I didn't use yet? Okay. I know I have 2 pieces of bread waiting when Lance joins us, but yep. All right. Go. Thank you. So we missed those. Number 3. This is 20 to 30%. I don't remember the exact odds right now, but... Oh, wait, actually, it's better than that. No, it's a lot better than that. Hold on. It's almost 50% chance, actually, I'm pretty sure. 45% chance for this to work on any given attempt. These guys are doubly weak to instant death. Oh, actually, luck is only a factor of 125, isn't it, actually? Okay, not quite. But it's in, like, it's in, like, the high 30s, I think. I think it's, like, 36 or 37%. This is riveting stuff, man. I gotta do what I gotta do to get through these fights, man, alright? Man, Andrew's insanity. We're heading there, man. Oh, I just realized I need to capture all of the things here. Okay. Well, a little late for that. Yeah, I forgot. I should have done that in the other fight. I forgot about that. Oh, well. Can't say I'm horribly concerned about it. You know what? Full health with good luck, bad luck, and capture gear. That might be enough, actually. Yep. Easy peasy. Alright. Let's just go for a light tap here. Okay. Not quite what I had in mind. Well. Suit up here. That was certainly more damage than I was expecting. Alright, what's next? It's just more slimes. Only small ones. Light! That was the intention. Anna clearly didn't get the memo, and she died, so. Alright. Flybots are weak to water, so that's actually... Everything's weak to water here, so that's not too bad. It's actually... should go if it leveled. One level higher than me. No, I can't do it this turn. We gotta get everyone healed up. Okay. Oh, this got dry. Oh, that actually helped there. I was confused. Great. And she's probably gonna die. That literally doesn't matter at all, so that's that's fine. Okay. Yep, she actually did that entirely to herself, so nice going there, kiddo. Yeah, they're immune to freeze anyway, so that's the other thing I was curious about. Well, the flybots are a bigger threat, but I'm a lot more confident I can take out some of the slimes here, so. I don't think I could have killed a single flybot that turn, but I ended up killing 2 slimes, so I think that was a little bit better. Wow, no kills. That's very good. Healed but stunned. It's 50%. I don't know the odds of that attack stunning, but I assume it's similar to Nat's attack in that it's not fantastic. So that was actually very unlikely to happen. So thank you, Thunderstorm Weather. Appreciate that. Very handy. All right. So we pretty much have this under control now. So unlike normally when something gets stunned, I stop prioritizing them. But with countering foes, I realize you kind of want to do the opposite, because if they're stunned, then you're not taking counterattacks at all. So it's extremely useful. Non-existent stun chance, pretty much. I have almost never had it work for me when I wanted it to. Okay. And so it's slow. That's fine. Alright. This guy out of here. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. 326 AP. Let's free Nat here. Hey, Nat. Okay. Right, just in case it's a quantum chest, let me save. I'm still keeping an eye out for him, just in case. I don't remember what I put. Okay. Well, that's useless to me right now. How can we staff? So what happens if we... so just make sure. I'm pretty sure I remember how to test this, right? You just load the save, and then you save it into another slot. And then you load that save. And then it's still the same. Okay. I haven't found any since that initial bunch near the beginning. I'm not sure why. It's kind of strange. Maybe I actually am looking incorrectly. Okay. Chance of inflicting status. Yep, that's all pretty good. Okay. Upgrade a little bit just to see. Effective debuffs. Okay. Pretty low on the stats, but I mean, increased chance of inflicting status effects is a very useful sentence to have on any piece of equipment. Quantum and fucking exactly. Seems to be that. I think, didn't the random status effect pool get better also? Didn't it take out some that were really bad to give to enemies like regen and stuff like that? So I think inflicting random status effects in general is better than it was in V1. So that's something to consider. He's two in V1. Okay. Regen got axed. Scorch got added. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. That's certainly something you'd love to see. Getting a Scorch status effect. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would at the very least... Oh, I already have an Angel Mirror? Why is it not in my summon bar then? that would have saved me in the last fight. Or in the Lance fight, I mean. I guess I just forgot to add him. Okay, let me do that. Right, that's the one that gives... Yeah, Enchant All Out. Yeah, I certainly would want that. Okay. May easily use Cosmic One. Oh yeah, I forgot that Scorches now. That's so good. That's so good. Big fan of that. What's getting booted? It's useful, consistent poison. This is Zircon ore. Well, even that. Yeah, alright. Okay. How many waves is this? It's just one. Alright, I'll do this one too. I'll save first now that I've done that so that I don't accidentally forget like I tend to do very often. Okay. So it turns out I'm not not really gonna end up skipping that many encounters. But the Lance situation requires that I prepare a bit more effectively. Okay, one more mod. I need to switch Nodalix's weapon because the Holy isn't helping him in this fight. Yeah, we'll take care of that after. Neon vanilla, yeah. Yum yum. Alright, Noise could probably almost kill this Angel Mirror in one attack here. Might be able to actually kill it if we get a weaken on there. No, I never tried... I don't think Angel Mirrors normally absorb any damage, right? I never thought about what happens if a reflecting enemy absorbs damage. It turns out just nothing happens. It'd be nice if it, like, reflected the heal. That'd be convenient. That's genuinely surprising. Did he use the wrong attack? Did I use the wrong attack? I'm very surprised that didn't kill just now. I certainly lose this now. There's no chance here. My only chance is to just kill this mirror and then somehow live through 4 attacks, so... It wouldn't have happened anyway, it doesn't matter. There's no chance. Okay. I'm gonna do the exact... You know, maybe I'm better off going for a stagger instead of a weaken. I need to shift... I need to shaft some acid smash. Kick him to the balloons and balloons. Okay. Have fun. Knock him dead, kiddo. Alright, let me just do a stagger instead. Didn't Angel Mirror always absorb quality? It might have. You might be right. I used bombs, so I'm just gonna leave. It probably did. I guess I just never thought to test that. Or I'm sure it happened at some point and I just didn't remember that it happened. But you know how that goes around these parts. Myriad. Alright, how about you hit this time? Thanks. Yep, that's fine. You'll get over it. Alright, now... These guys are weak to dark too, right? Not very buffed. That might be why it's doing less damage than expected. Wow, that's even worse. Okay. Okay. No, we're probably just screwed here then. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he is heavily buffed. So... Horde stream delay? Shouldn't be that bad. Bye. Alright, see ya. Alright. Oh, he's confused now. Cool. Oh, wow. Sick. This fight is proving a little bit trickier than expected. A little bit trickier. Let's think. If I have the AP to upgrade that dark attack, I probably should just do that. But obviously, I'm gonna need to do it eventually, and I wanted to get all of No Legs' skills up to the same level. So, yeah, I can. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that should save our. That should fix the problem here. Limits, yeah. I just honestly in this fight, I don't have a ton of good limits here. Bio is so both. Well, Anna's are okay against the laser turrets. Matt's is the only one who's like universally good. I guess No Legs' creator could or destroyer could be good, but even then, I'm not. Oh, he has the wrong weapon. That's another factor. Okay. There's no limits that are universally good here. Destroyer could have been good, but this should work. This should work now. Really, I just needed to kill this. If I can just kill anything, then I'm gonna come out with an advantage. So that buff, and now this will definitely kill. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. And this time, not only does the Angel Mirror not get to attack, nobody gets hit with the mirror reflection either. So, or likely everyone will live here. Okay. All right. Should be able to stabilize now. Can I probably could, but I think I'm okay just attacking these guys. Yeah, that's not that bad. Now, in the meantime, oh, these guys actually have a few less weak. They're not weak to electric or ice. Okay. Good to know. What's their counter? No idea. Alright. Yeah, I was mostly holding on to the limits, in particular this time, because I know I'm gonna do the Lance fight again pretty soon, and you know, I was just avoiding to do. I was trying to avoid doing as much of the limit grinding again. Not that it takes that long, but yeah. I knew we should be able to do this without using the limits. Do this just because I want to make sure I kill it, but yeah. It did attack the one that I wanted it to. That was the one I think that wasn't weakened at all, so that was actually convenient. Okay. Still not sure what their counterattack is. We should be able to kill this top guy. You don't have anything particularly strong here. I guess just electric is our best option. Good enough. Bomb's a bit stronger, yeah. Not as weak to it though, so this is actually a bit better than. That's the sort of attack I like to see. Anything that's the same element he uses, like, yeah, that's good. Do that. This can't be staggered, right? Yeah. Kill? Alright, cool. Cool. No legs just said move. I'm not sure why. I guess that's why. It's convenient. Okay, now I'm going to go and steal Leco Brick from a Cosmic Monolith so that I can upgrade his Star Hammer. And maybe we'll need to do a bit more upgrading as well of some other thing. The thing is, I'm not even going to use the Star Hammer in the upcoming fight, so it's not strictly necessary, but I'm going to want it eventually, so I might as well. Okay, the Valentine's event's over. That's unfortunate. Didn't get to finish that one on YouTube, but what can you do? Let's see. I think they're in here. Yep. Okay. Gonna need to upgrade that. Might as well just sell all the rare food you get. You can't, is the problem. I thought to do that. The problem is, in this game, you can only sell things that you can buy. And you can't buy rare food, so you cannot sell it. Unless there's some shop that I am unaware of that lets you sell it. I would absolutely love to sell the rare food. But unfortunately, it's not an option. And either way, it is used in some upgrades, so it would be nice to be able to sell it. But also, I think I'll need some of it. I think. Skirmit Matt to let us sell it. I really wish you could sell it. It would be nice. Got small child watch here and there. Hard to be here. Yeah, it's no problem, man. Slow night, but that's alright. It happens. Some other things I'm thinking of? Like what? I like to know what people are thinking when all these challenges are involved. What was I gonna do? Oh, I wanted to make sure that he had optimal, like, accuracy boosting stuff, mostly. And also, I'm gonna give him the mustache. Oh, I should have him equipped with the sword medal. That was a mistake. Okay. Okay. Oh, rare items, okay. Yeah, so far, the first attempt, I went in with bad strategy. Second attempt, we made a decent amount of progress, and then he healed up, and it was all kind of downhill from there. His Medipack heals more damage than Matt's Cleaver, an electric cleaver, with wet and stagger. That did about 17k. He healed for 19k. He's like, I mean, he's 20% resistant to electric, but I still think that this is his best weapon for this fight, just because it's the one I have the most upgraded right now. Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate. Medipack is it only once? I didn't know that, actually. That's good to know. Let's do an accuracy brew, I guess. What does that put him at? 64. Still very far from guaranteed. Is there anything else we can do to make this better? Not really. Okay. Wow, that actually worked. And I didn't get a brick. Okay. Unfortunate. Also, I'm not really going to want to use one of those accuracy boosts every time, so. Maybe the only Cosmic Monolith fight that doesn't. You know, you're right. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I think you're right. That's very interesting. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I think I'd rather just do this. Obviously, it's still a pretty big gap. I could get good and bad luck mixed in, too. But I'd like to not use resources doing this, because it kind of semi-defeats the purpose. Oh, right, that was all 3 turns. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake. Didn't really think that through. Pray Lady Luck that you can steal. Yeah, fail. How can I make this better using something that is renewable? I really don't think that I can. I think he has as much accuracy boosting stuff as I've got right now. Which is sad. But not quite. Okay, we can make it a little better. Slightly better. Not even bind. It helps, but it certainly doesn't make it guaranteed. It does help. I wonder what helps more, bind or firecrackers. Probably bind. Not positive one way or the other though. I feel like there was an energy weather here before. I guess maybe it just didn't go off. Also, Cosmic Monolith once again just randomly gets one of his normal weaknesses. There we go. We got him. Alright, cool. Can't see the diva. A bind is only minus 20 right now. How much is that to upgrade? Way too much, considering I don't really use it. Okay. Well, anyway, we got it, so good enough. Ladies and gents, we got the brick. Alright. Look at that upgrade. Beautiful. Okay, that's unfortunate. Wow. It gets a counterattack. Oh, yeah, we're going for that, dude. Oh, my God. Alright, I didn't think I was gonna do... honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be the exact same materials, just times 2. Yeah, we're totally going for that. Okay, he dodged the bind. Steal some more. Yeah, we're gonna at least, I think, go for one more upgrade. Okay. Oh, God. I guess I should have just had him steal while I was there, just for the very low chance that it would work. Alright. Sky Dragons to give you star fragments. Yes, I can't sell them right now, though. But if there's something that needs them to upgrade, then yeah, I can farm for them. No brick, but we got to steal at least, so that's some profit. Some profit there. I'm gonna save after literally every single successful steal. Okay. So far, I have not seen what his counterattack is. I'm generally pretty scared of when there's a successful steal and he just counterattacks it. So hopefully that just isn't like a complete nuke. So I'll have to find out. What is this? 41 to 72. Okay. So I think it's over a 50% chance of hitting, but beyond that, there's some other odds involved with actually getting the Lecco brick that I don't remember. So. Starhammer requires star fragment. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going to grind out full, level 5 Starhammer now, but I could. And it certainly is tempting. I think even at level 3, it'll probably be better than using the weapon that actively boosts holy attacks for the lance fight. I'll have to double check and try and do some... Okay, there's one. Very good. I have to do some checks to see if that's the case, but... Cosmic Model steal and triggers under 32. Stealing dark. Yes, I have no complaints about stealing dark runes. By all means. Thank you very much, Glacium Host, for the host. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Okay, yeah, the count. Okay, so he only counters at low HP. Okay, I didn't know that was the case for enemies, actually. Okay. Good to know that that's something I can potentially keep an eye out for. Is that counterattacks at specific HP ranges. Okay. Well, considering that, I imagine it's a particularly deadly one. For all I know, it's his huge, like, charge attack that he just gets out of nowhere or something. Our RuneScape stream just ended to switch over to you. Perfect. Yeah, appreciate it. Anytime I get to hear the host notification, it's a good day as far as I'm concerned. All monoliths counter at low health. Okay. Very good to know. Thank you for the info. Alright, I need one more Lecco brick, and then that'll probably be it for the grinding for now. can spoil you guys. Honestly, that's fine. I have absolutely no problems with spoilers at this point. Obviously, I'm not going to be fighting these guys. Well, I can't say that for sure. I was going to say, obviously, I'm not going to be fighting them for real for a while, but that's... I could very easily find them in the Iron Fortress somewhere. There's no doubt in my mind that that's possible. I could find them anywhere. With faux remix, you could find anything anywhere. Okay, now I need to go to material shop. Okay. Oh, it's the slam. That's interesting. Okay. It's a very devastating single target, but at least it's not a devastating AoE for a counterattack, which is honestly wouldn't have surprised me at all. Alright, I just need to buy some wood. Yep. Give me one of those things. Why does this look off to me? It's just like way to the right. I don't know. I think it's fine. It just looks... just struck me. Okay. I can't say no to that. I mean... I already have it. Right. I forgot it did that. Like 5 levels under you. Oh, it makes sense for Cosmonaut's. Yeah, exactly. Okay. 5 levels under you is okay. Can I get dark matter? Is it possible to get dark matter at this point in the game with the steel? Whoops, with the stealing I have access to me. I have available to me right now. I kind of doubt it. Okay, so the Sky Dragons give star fragments. What rarity is that? I think that's a 3rd slot, so I think I can get it. Nope, it's 4th. Okay, I can't get that yet. Also, okay, so once I unlock 4th slot stealing, then I can steal everything I need for level 5. Dark matter, yeah. But it's 4th slot, so I'm out of luck for now. Worth? 500 more AP for a worthless skill just so I can get level 5? Worth? What are we thinking? Am I going for it here? I mean, God, between turns? Worth? Alright, alright. We're doing it, never mind. We're going for it. I'm gonna get hard carried by this weapon. What are stats for level 5? Let's check. Let me save first off. Very high is all I know. 130 in both offenses, 20 in evade and accuracy, 30 basic resistance. I think it's going to get up to like 90% stun chance. Would it unlock? Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would. You know what? Let me double check though. I think that it would. Okay, stealing mechanic. Okay, so that would the steal power would be up to 3. 1/3 chance to steal 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So it's a 33% chance to get 4th slot at 3 steal power, which is what we will be getting up to, I believe. That's 100% stun? Oh my god, that's even better. Oh, that is some serious utility, man. Oh yeah, we're doing that. Yeah. That's gonna happen. Okay. Alright, map. I'm sinking your resources into something for another character, and I don't feel bad about it even slightly. Alright, let's get this guy out of the way. The Sky Dragon should be a lot easier to steal from consistently. Okay. So take another Lecco brick off. There's always going to be stuff that needs that. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. God is just a free wave clear for sure. Yeah. What are the... Do we know the percentage chance of the God trigger? Just, like, roughly. Even just, like, estimation from personal experience. I imagine it's quite rare. That's, like... That has to be one of the most overpowered between turn effects you could possibly get is God. So, I imagine it's pretty unlikely. But even on its own, you know, stats-wise, stun chance, it's pretty good. 10%? You're joking. That's nuts. 10% per, like, per turn. 5 to 10. Even 5% is pretty damn good. I'll take a God Trigger every 20 turns total. Are you kidding me? Goodness. What's Viking Monolith? That's a good question. I don't know. That one's quite rare. I didn't get that one very often. I don't know the odds of any of the between turn effects, to be honest. No elements? I don't know if I agree. No element just means that... I mean, it means it's good in any situation. You don't have to worry about, you know, if it's like a fire attack and you're going up against Vulcan or something, and then it goes off and it heals him for, like, you know, a third of his HP or something. You don't want that. So I think no element is objectively pretty good. 1 to 2, half the chance of Viking. Okay, that's more what I would expect. Okay, that makes sense. Even still, though, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yours, yeah, exactly. Resistances don't help them, and it's not going to heal anything. So I consider no non-elemental to be ideal for this situation, personally. I think you can steal gold plates from Desert Monolith and diamonds from Viking Elemental. Yes. Yeah, you can steal most... You can steal pretty much any expensive resource right here in the Grand Gallery, which is nice. You can't use it for money farming, you can steal the cheaper stuff, but it is very useful for getting high-level equips very early. Ancient Monolith and Lost Fallen, okay. Okay, getting a bit unlucky. I read it was a 1/3 chance to get this. Assuming that the steel power is what I think it should be, which I think it is. Right, this should be steel power 3 right now. Let me double check. Let me double check I'm not getting this wrong. So I imagine the steel power goes up by 1 every time you level it up. It starts at 1 and I've upgraded it twice. 3 steel power. Greater than 3 drops, 1/3 chance to drop 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Okay. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. These monoliths are a gold mine, yeah. I spent a lot of time farming the war mammoths last stream. I don't remember if you were probably there for that, but for anyone who wasn't. Because steel plates are the most valuable thing I can sell right now, and they have it in both of their first 2 slots. So, and I only had steel level 1 at the time, so I was guaranteed to steal the steel plates. So I just farmed for that, for resources for the, well, I guess I might as well just fire practice here. To buy healing items so that I finally wasn't horribly poor. Yeah, okay. I didn't wait long enough for the bind cooldown to be back, so I figured I'd just... Might as well give it a shot while I was in the fight already. Alright. Getting a few Lego bricks stored up, though, which is quite nice. Because, again, there's always things that... That's one of the more commonly used, like, final row items. Oh, okay. Not really what I'm looking for. So, yeah, look, alright. I'm playing with every single challenge on. I feel no remorse for grinding, and this is just how things are gonna be. I don't do it often, but if it's for 5th tier Star Hammer, I'm not dicking around. I'm going for it. I still need to get 3 star fragments off the Sky Dragon too. I was expecting this to not take too long. But I keep missing my steals is the problem. And I've gotten like, I think I've gotten 4 steals and none of them have worked. Future, yeah, but then I'm using SP every time. How much? 16. It'd make it more consistent, but then I'm losing. And SP is technically fine. It's not finite, but in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of finite. And I do still need to have enough resources for the Lance fight. costs SP. As tempting as it is, or using like the accuracy boosting stuff, like the accuracy cola. I'm very stingy with my resources on this run. It's to waiver and flee. Yeah, but there's no free encounters in this game. It's the problem. Like every single encounter I've been in, I've actually had, like, again, I could, but then I would be using time in a different way. I would just, instead of, I would save time here, and then I have to spend time later to get the SP back. I don't know. I could go for it, like, I mean, realistically, I could use Putrid Worm once, steal. If I don't get what I want, just leave, but then I'm not getting some free stuff every once in a while. Change Matt's equips. Oh, I have. He has his... I don't have that many equips. He's got as much as I can give him right now. Alright, I'm gonna try... I'm gonna do Putrid Worm here. This is gonna... How much are the accuracy brews, whatever they're called? That's also tempting to use, because those I think are pretty cheap. The Iron Brew. This is a lot. This is like 6 or 7 attempts without any hits. It's like over 50% chance of me to hit him too, I think, when I get the bind correct. Actually, still not guaranteed. Well, 2 of those is probably worth... It's probably worth about a, Oh, but I can't sell them yet is the problem. Okay. So it's 2 of those is certainly worth more than an Iron Brew, but I can't buy those yet is the problem. Or I can't sell them yet. I think I said buy. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. I'll take an Iron Brew and a 16 SP loss for finally getting the damn thing. Dragons are here, I think. Or in the 50 room. Yeah, okay. This should be a lot better. It should be. These guys, these should have a noticeably more reasonable evade stat. Yeah. A bind is going to put me in a guaranteed hit range. Oh, well, not, but already he's almost in guaranteed hit range, so that's actually good. I'm going to switch him to the first slot. This is going to be way quicker. This is going to be well worth the time. And then I defeat Lance by going in and out of the fight until I get the God proc off, and then we win. And that's how I do all of my fights. It's genius. It's a foolproof plan, really. The entire rest of the run, it consists of me going in and out of fights until God kills everything on screen. Just praying IRL, exactly. That's literally the God strat. Literally. We're doing it. Right, we're not actually doing it. Come on, 2 feathers? You kidding me? Alright, so we got 2 out of 3 star fragments here. I can't believe how easy it is to steal star fragments. It's ridiculous. You don't even need to wait. Yeah, just go in and out of this. This is so much. Not very likely. Okay, so it's like a few odds. So I got 4 less accuracy than he has evade, but so died. Steal again. Come on. Oh my goodness. It's just rude. It's just rude, honestly. I got 2 star fragments in the first 2 encounters. Any day now, we're gonna get this last star fragment. God is worth it. I agree. So you could still sell those. That is true. Yeah, I think I could sell both of those. Whoops. You know, not for a ton, but something. Some sort of currency gain per attempt. Whoops. Per attempt here. I like to remind, this is a 33% chance every time that the steel hits successfully. Oh God, these between turn effects are just taking up time. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're done. Bone spikes. Yeah, bone spikes are actually pretty good. So again, no complaints here. Certainly better than the cosmic monolith farming. At least this way I get consistent resource gain. Alright. No legs, you've done it again. I am perfectly happy being carried by this weapon in a run like this. God is here, the game is done. Just roll the credits. Hallelujah. We are in business here. Okay, let me do a bit of selling and a bit of food item purchasing. And then we'll probably be good to go. I think we're giving no legs the wheel here. Let's give us more SP. How much more? Let's see. See if I consider it worth it. 3 more. Yeah. That's not enough yet. I'd rather save the processor just in case it's something I want to use it for before I can... Well, I can actually probably farm for those. Well, either way. I don't want to spend all of my time farming, you know, constantly moving forward. Alright, yeah, alright. There's gonna be a bit of a shift in leadership here. I'm now giving No Legs all of the very nice things that Matt had. Well, Matt, you're the new No Legs now. Hope you enjoy. Poor sucker. Take it from my hand. All right. You are now on defense duty. Does that mean Soul Eater? I guess technically. I'm really not sold that this is actually beneficial. Especially because this guy can use fire attacks, right? That just seems like a bad choice. What is some of the upgrades? No Legs stats compared to Matt. Good question. Let's see. Well, let me swap that off him. Okay. Look at that. Look at those offense. Look at those offense stats. Oh my goodness. Defensively, obviously not. Well, yeah. Defenses are on par. HP, you know, not great. It is doubling the evade, so yeah, that is quite good evade. Also boosted by the God Hammer, so you know we take that. All right, let's see what is this? What does this get if we get a few upgrades into it? It's a lot of HP. I'm not convinced that this is a good defensive piece of equipment. I'm really not. I mean, the Scorch and weakness to fire, that's an inherently self-destructive combo. Like, even if it was just burn, casual +6, yeah, it's to try and offset the fucking Scorch you gotta deal with constantly. Oh, very, very suspect. Alright, I think Captain's Hat is good on him. You know, this improves foe catching chance. I didn't actually realize that. No, I thought I did. I guess I just didn't have it on him anymore. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I want more defensive stuff on Matt now. Yeah, let's do that. Unfortunately, he really doesn't have a defensive weapon at all, but not yet, at least. And And you are going to be mostly doing the same thing that you were doing before. Yeah, the candy cane between turns is more of a detriment than anything, if we're being honest. Just because it can proc counterattacks, and it's not that much damage. So you're basically getting a huge enemy attack, potentially, for almost no gain. But the stats are good, and it's not cripplingly weak to fire, so it's pretty desirable. What do I have in access to sell? I still got a lot of steel plates. Got a good amount of feathers, seashells. Where are those? Oh, I actually can't sell the bone spikes yet either. Damn, okay. That's unfortunate. Sell some of those. Sell some of those, I guess. Casual 18 dark runes. They're just sitting there, man. I can't do anything with them. It's so sad. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's buy some food, and I do want to check the weapon shop as well. Just to see. What are we lacking on healing items? I think we need AoE heals. Yeah, we could use more blueberries. That's the main thing, really. Some more watermelon, maybe. Overall, we're doing okay on healing items after I stocked up last time. This is just so damn expensive. Okay. Yeah, I want to check weapons, especially now that I'm going completely off the rails with the setup that I had before. It's like total polar opposite. So, I'd like to see if there's any other good options for Matt, mostly. Okay. What do you got for me, loser? Darkstalker, no, not really what I'm looking for. Space helmet might be worth it. That's pretty good. It's a very good defensive headpiece. What's the penguin for? Inflicts wet. It gives your weapon wet status. Not particularly valuable. The space helmet looks good. For 4K, I think I'll take the space helmet. And I mean, just because it's cheap, I should probably buy a few of these other things just to have them for some variety later. Yeah, it's a flare. Yeah, sorry. It's a flare. Dark Bobble's good. I don't need it for this fight, really, but... Well, that being said... Well, would I equip... I actually think I would give it to her. Yeah, alright. That's good. Yeah, that's actually really good for this fight. Never mind. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah. Actually, it's a good one. Space distortion. It's actually not that useful because everything absorbs dark. But what's the next upgrade? I could certainly do that. Distortion field. I don't know exactly what those are. It's good stats though. Honestly, I might do that. He hasn't used that many dark attacks though, honestly. I think it's not worth it right now, but like after this fight maybe. I'm not sure yet. Siphon Immune is good. Is that useful for this fight though? I don't recall if it is or not. I'm mostly worried about it hitting him with dark attacks and healing him. Or the flybots for that matter. Or Neon Valkyrie when we get to that. So I'm gonna avoid that just because it's a good piece of equipment right now. So that's not that useful. All right, what is the next level? What does the max level of this do? Just more stats. That I think that's worth it, honestly. This is very solid. That's a very well-rounded piece. I'm going for that. That's garbage. Sure, I'll upgrade this a bit. Oh, you know, this actually is looking quite good suddenly. Wow, that really that really fleshes itself out after a couple level ups. I mean, it gives the player chill, which can be a good or bad thing. I think if we didn't have... Here, let me check. Let's play resistance. I think this would actually be like 150% some of these elements. No, oh, it's 100 though. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yes, that's actually... Normally that would be total immunity. So yeah, again, quite good, honestly. This one's not too bad for... I mean, right now I think I'd rather equip what she has already, but... Okay, I think we've got some improvements here. This is a very slight improvement, but the dark resist in HP is... Well, lack of a decrease in HP, I guess, is good. This boosts holy skills. This gets Medipack, though. Yeah, I like the nurse uniform better. I don't need to worry about foe catching right now. This is just strong. This is a very strong defensive piece of equipment, so let's do that. You know, if this was a holy weapon, this would be perfect for this fight. I just realized I wasn't even paying attention to that. If this was still a holy weapon, I would totally... I would go and grind money to get this for the fight, but it's not. It's wind now, so... Not really helping me out in this particular fight. Okay. So all of that, I think we're ready for Lance here. At least as ready as we're going to be. And hopefully with that, we'll be able to... We'll be set for a little while. I'm hoping that nice little new weapon upgrade is gonna carry us for a bit. Whoops. With any luck, at least. All right, Lance. Whoops. There we go. Let's try again. Yeah, I know, Nat. I would absolutely love to have you in the party, but I'm gonna have to wait. One last thing, AP. I mean, we probably don't have a ton extra, but yeah. Okay, what is useful for you to have in this fight? Sacred Strike's already level 3, so that's kind of the main thing. With the power of God and anime on our side, we do. We really do. It's just true. Yeah, obviously he can't be stunned, so that's not really gonna help us. Okay, I don't think there's anything else he can upgrade that's gonna benefit us. Probably not. He's weak to holies. This is just going to be worse. And his physical attack is better and is easier to upgrade. So, alright. So we don't really have a way to inflict curse. So we can't set him up too much, unfortunately, but we can still stagger. Let's splurge on a Matt doll here and see how we do. It's mostly a preliminary attempt to see how effective this can be. That bomb looked like it had a water effect for some reason. Yeah, I might be with upgrading. Okay. Let's do a Sacred Strike here. Okay, he's dead. There's a notable problem. Okay, well, this attempt isn't looking great. He did, however, just do 10k damage in one of his basic attacks with no cooldown. So that's certainly something. That might be a better choice, actually, for an opening play. We had that. Seventh Heaven is such a huge utility to have. It really stings when you don't have access to some of the stuff that you're used to having. I should weaken him. I should wait a turn before I start doing all the setups, I guess. I really wish I could curse. The only way to curse is with one of No Legs' other weapons. And, That's a little bit inconvenient. Alright, well, obviously we need to heal her up, so... Let's do... I can wait a turn to do that. Protect. I want a sushi cap, but man, that is just not... Very rarely worth it. It's very rarely worth it now. Okay, there's his fire attack. I think that's the first time he did that, actually. Ooh, that was very convenient. Oh, please. Alright, that's fine. Matt can still make you... You know, Matt, I made him more defensive. His attack is still no slouch. So, that's fine. That actually is convenient, because now I'm gonna Ragnarok. That's gonna boost the damage of the actual Ragnarok itself, which is also quite strong. And might even kill the bots. Probably not, but... No. I'm getting there, though. Okay. No, I think we're just gonna give no legs as fun here. This might be a little bit reckless. In fact, it certainly is. But I already did the stagger. Oh, whatever. Screw it. Yeah, 3 double crits. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, that is... Oh. 42 HP. Oh, and he just got haste. Alright. That's nice. We do kind of need to get Nat, or an Ana up and running, though. I wonder if this would be enough to kill the flybots. I bet it would. The problem is Lance is probably going to kill him on the counterattack. So here, let's do this. The god number. Alright, let's do 9 lives. And then let's drop a creator. His magic attack isn't as buffed as his physical attack, but it still had a bit of a buff, so this will probably be good enough to kill the flybots. Alright. He did not summon them back. That's very nice. There's the counterattack. Well. Oh, no. That was his counter. Okay. But he only summons them one at a time, at least, so. Okay. Alright. I got a bit played there, but. That's probably the best result. I mean, yeah, everyone's buffed up right now, so that's pretty nice. I think we just kind of got to keep going with what's working so far. Okay, and then you maybe start whittling down the flybot a bit. Okay, no summon. That's unfortunate. You know, something I did realize, maybe it's a very niche usage of the Scorch from the Soul Eater, but if you're like poisoned or burned or something, and something like this happens, then at least you can be guaranteed that every turn you will take damage again, so that it will, like if you have the turtle key at least. Temper, yeah, we'll probably do Temper. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. He's gonna die instantly when he gets counterattacked, though. But I mean, I guess no matter what, if he gets attacked, he's just gonna die. So yeah, that's probably the best option. No, we just gotta keep dishing out damage here. That's all there is to it. We're getting him low. If he doesn't heal next turn, we'll probably actually just kill him. Oh, right, he has his limit. Okay, no, we actually probably lose if he uses it now. Oh, he's gonna unload. That's also quite devastating, but... Okay. That is bad. By all means. don't think we can come back from that. Let me think. If he uses it this turn, the only way I can live is with Angel Mirror summon. But I mean, no matter what, though, I'm gonna have to try and resuscitate someone who obviously I'd pick No Legs just because he has a high evade and he's gonna come back buffed. But that's his turn to heal. You think so? I mean, he didn't last turn. He unloaded last turn, and now he has his limit break. But that's the thing. I have no idea if he's gonna use it or not. How much does Angel Mirror cost? 48, and I can only afford one. I don't know how many turns they can wait. I don't know how long they can delay it. It's at least 2, but it could be 3 or 4 for all I know. Honestly, I think this is my best chance of staying alive, is to just bet on him using it this turn. Nope. He actually had the hardest counter to that play possible. Alright. No, we couldn't have lived an unload either, I don't think, honestly. Even if I brought back No Legs, he probably would have died, and then Matt would have taken a bunch of damage anyway, so. Close though? Yeah, it was very close. I don't think we could have won in that situation. I think we'd played ourselves into a corner. I mean, honestly, I don't think we can prepare any better without more grinding, so. I think we can beat him. Pray for God. That certainly would be nice. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's weaken again. Okay, let's leave and come back. Stupid Ana. Is there a reason why Ana has no flares? I have, like, no good flares, is the problem. The only one I can give her is this, which doesn't help me. And actively... Well, what's her weapon effect right now? It's chill. I guess it's better than that, at least. But, I mean, we have, like, no good flares. No Legs I want stacked with my best flares, just because he is, like, my main powerhouse right now. And then I gave Matt some other ones, but these also don't really matter. Basically, I have 3 flares that are worth a damn, and 3 other ones, and that's it. So, I haven't been getting a ton of good flares so far. Well, I got 3 really good ones, but all the rest are pretty subpar. I guess 50-50 on the flare quality so far. But I'm mostly surprised at how few flares I have by this point in the game. Okay, Ana, you have once again failed a 50-50 coin toss. Getting a little bit disappointed. Alright, it's faster to just do this than wait for her to heal. I should just equip her with this, just because. It's a 50-50, right? Yep, 50-50. I don't understand. She is exceptionally poor at flipping a coin. God, I don't know what it is. Ana has been so disappointing on this run so far. She's normally one of my favorite players. Oh my God, what are you doing? You absolute clown. Okay. Yep, thanks. Oh my God, finally. Okay, Great, I did this, I think. I think this is a pretty solid opening turn. Okay. Siphoning No Legs is certainly not part of the plan. Oh, you can still use limits when you siphoned? I didn't remember that, actually. Interesting. Okay, we'll take advantage of that fact, actually. Limits are part of attack? Okay, that's interesting. I hadn't considered that the fact that they're part of the attack menu means that they don't get removed on Siphon. That's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna take that so that he can still dish out some damage this turn. Unfortunately, everyone has Brave, so actually the stagger was pointless. Yeah. That's an unfortunate first turn on their part, the Flybot doing that. Wow, we still did a lot of damage to the Flybots, though. Double miss, nice. An will probably die, but... Yep. That's alright. We can make do. Alright. Certainly take some more attack from him. Although I think I'll probably have to heal this turn, so can't take advantage of it this turn. But either way, their Brave will run out, so I'd like to be able to get some crits going, especially since he does have good luck, and he will next turn as well. Let's just attack him. Thank you. Please hit. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, nice try, you. Okay, he is pretty much optimally buffed now. Except for not having Brave. Which we could fix. But... I think I'd rather not. I think I'd rather get the stagger here. Did it in that order so that I could heal off the damage from the counter. Yep, go crazy. We'll probably want to re-weaken next turn. Yep. Please, just don't. Okay. Well, I wish he hadn't done that as well, but I guess that's manageable at least. That was a pretty unfortunate situation all around. Betting on it hitting and weakening. I need it, though. I need it. Disappointing. Limit. I know. I really wanted to weaken. But Anna is insistent on not doing what I want her to do. So... Honestly, I just think I'm just gonna have to leave her dead for a turn. God, I can't. No, I can't. I can't. If I can't do damage to them, then I might as well be bringing her back. And if I do damage to them, No Legs will probably die, and it's just gonna devolve from there. Because also No Legs doesn't have any good buffs anymore, so, and will continue to not have good buffs. I might just need to flip him myself. All right. Well, is Ragnarok gonna kill the Flybots? Honestly, I'm not sold on that. Without its attack being buffed, it might. Let's see. Why does he not have his debuffs anymore? He just had them. Is it the bug again? Where they like slide off to the... That actually kill him. I think it just barely killed him. His debuffs are actually gone. I'm not sure why. I just had her do a heal more. Must be missing something. I'm really not sure why those went away. He didn't take damage, I don't think. Oh well. Okay, there's the medipack. Apparently that can only happen once per fight, so got that sorted out. Okay, he can attack twice. Very nice. We're actually in a pretty good spot to kill this Flybot, so I think I would like to do that. Yep, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, alright. Alright, he's target. That's actually pretty ideal, because he is way beefier than she is. It's actually, this is ideal. They're actually target tanking for me. Okay. Okay, limit. This is where we have an issue. Hold on. Do I have... Oh, but ion cannon's multiple hits, though, right? So morale isn't gonna work. The fact that he can delay it makes... Like, I actually don't know how to play around this. I don't know if I can consistently. I can't survive it. I'm at 65 resistant to thunder. I still don't think that's enough. I guess I have to hope I can live it. I don't know. I have to really hope that he doesn't use it this turn, because I certainly am not going to live it then. But I just don't. I don't think I can consistently do anything about this attack. Okay, that's his weakest attack by far that he can use. He doesn't use that very often. I should really switch. But I forgot. Yeah, barrier can't be learned by anyone else right now. So we need this. I have to use his turn on this if I want to live that attack, which I think living is my only option, because unless I just try and read him, which I'm just not sold is going to work out well for me. So I think he either has to use it this turn or next turn. That's all there is to it. All right, I'm holding. I think that usually they can only delay it up to 3 turns. And I mean, last time I found out he can definitely delay it at least 3 turns. Every second turn, moon break. What is that? What do you, I'm not sure I know what that means. Every second turn. So what, I'm not sure. This turn might, so this turn certainly might be, but last attempt he waited 2 turns before he used it. He got the limit on my turn, and then 2 turns in a row after that he unloaded. So it could be Ion Cannon this turn. I might use Angel Mirror this turn, just to be, just in case he does it this turn, but he also might not. I mean, I have no reason to use it one turn or the other, so I guess I might as well just use it now. But what else am I going to be doing in this turn? I'd love to re-weaken him. Let me try the re-weaken here. Okay. That will also help things along. Okay. I mean, let's just try it. Let's see if we get lucky and he happens to use it this turn. If not, he will guaranteed use it the next turn. Yep, no luck. He at least did an attack that, oh, that was nice too. Right. I totally forgot about that. They changed how enchant works, so you actually get more stacks of enchant and invis when you use it. Oh, we're actually set. Never mind. I had no reason to worry. I thought they upped it. I thought they would have upped it to 2 if any. You get 3 turns? That's nuts. How's it going? I just remembered that, I just realized, I guess, you get 3 stacks of enchant for an Angel Mirror summon. So I was, like, spending all this time trying to think about if he was going to use Ion Cannon this turn, but it doesn't even matter. It actually doesn't matter at all. Do physical well, actually, him countering, though, is kind of an issue now, so I'm not sure I really want to hurt him that much this turn. I think he has to use Ion Cannon this turn. I'm pretty sure he has to. So we're guaranteed to get out of this just fine. Defend? I don't think it's necessary. I'm trying to find ways I can set up that don't involve attacking him, basically. There's not a ton. I don't have a ton at my disposal right now. But, there should be less stacks, less SP. I kind of like it. I like it as is. Lovable. That's actually a pretty good idea. And Ana's the one who kind of gets destroyed a lot, so let's give her lovable. I don't use that move like hardly at all, so that's good call. Let's buff his magic attack. Yep. Okay. We are safe. Yeah, 3 stacks. That's really good. That is really, really good. So the change to Enchanted and Invisible certainly shakes things up, but in a way, the change might make some of these fights easier. Because, like, you know, times like this where they can stagger, like in the evil players, right? I think all of them can stagger their limit breaks. Now you can use those without that much worry. Like, you get 2 turns of coverage if you set things up correctly. So that's quite good. All right. Like Natalie with my like Natalie with my small screen in the red hair. Yeah. We lived. Yep. Not a scratch. All right. So now we can go back to beating him up. Let's retemper and continue on our merry way here. He's already, he used Medipack once, and again, apparently he can only use it once per fight. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. So, apparently we are good, and his attack is quite debuffed now. That's bad order. I should have, bomb first. I'm gonna have to buy some more bombs. They're pretty cheap though, I think, so. Wait, we didn't... Oh, that's right. Oh, he's building up stagger immunity. I forgot about that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. He should be dead in 2 turns. He can't do much to us anymore, honestly, so... this is all going fine. Honestly, I think everyone can just kind of start attacking him. This will get redirected to someone else. Perfect. Okay. And we are... Oh. Yep, very nice try. So interesting, unload, I guess, just has random targets. I didn't actually notice that when he uses it at least. And there we go. Weak, very weak. Yeah, he has like minus 60 on both of his offensive stats, so he was not putting out much damage there. All right, there's that. Damn. Damn. All right. No flybots. Yeah, he didn't summon too many of them in that fight, actually. I think. You know, I think I went in with a good strategy, but ultimately I got very lucky with how he decided to play his game. He didn't use many of... I think he summoned 1 additional flybot the whole fight. Only has 3 attacks, yeah. It's a bug. No, he just didn't use any of his bomb attacks. The bomb attacks are the only ones that actually summon flybots. I don't remember the solution to this. I'm just going to kind of walk around it and see if it works. Okay, well, this is already looking pretty... this might work, actually. Yeah, okay. And this is like one of the first one of these, so there's an incredibly large number of solutions, I'm sure. Wow, that looks horrible. Okay, hold on, let me... Just in case it's one of the quantum chests, let me see, I'm sure I got a... Yeah, I got the save here. That's before the puzzle. Oh, that's fine. Worth it for science. Yeah. Okay. Very slightly different solution this time. Okay. Save here. Yep. Oh, it is. It is one of those chests. Okay, good thing I checked. Okay, so this can either have the cardboard box or the Viking helmet in it. Okay. Alright. I think I saw this one earlier. We twisted time and space. Yeah, we've... I don't know how familiar you are with all of our findings on the quantum chess. I don't know how much it's documented in other places, but we discovered some very interesting properties with the random equips challenge. Watch the previous... Okay, perfect, yeah. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, so this is like the quintessential defend boosting box. Not great, but it's... This buff stat, yeah, so it's kind of cute. So that's... Oh, no, okay, now it's the helmet. Right, okay. So what is that? This helmet looks pretty miserable, too. It's kind of interesting that both of them are items with triple 50% weaknesses to a certain element. What makes this worth it? What is the point of this? 50 physical attack, I guess? You had it as a start? Yeah. Yeah, I remember I saw it briefly way earlier on in the run. I thought that was on it was on YouTube actually that I saw that. Maybe not. No, I don't think you get that for a while. Never mind. I like the cardboard box I can see some applications for, but this I don't get it, man. I really don't get this one. I'm a little bit lost there. All right, whoops. Okay, so now this save. I copy this one over, and then I load that one, and now it should be the cardboard box. Yeah, okay. I'm still not sure. I probably still won't use it, but I certainly can see uses for this. I cannot see a single time when I would want to use the Viking helmet. Like, what is it? It's really just good for like berserk build, I guess. I don't like, or like OTKs or something. I don't know, man. That seems pretty garbo. Yeah. All right. Hopping right into another doozy of a fight. Let me take a peek here. All right, 3 waves. Okay, radiation weather. Yeah, that's fun. All right. Very fun. Okay. So how long until we get Nat? I think there's only a few more required fights until we get Nat, finally. So I'm gonna attempt to skip these couple fights here. Scan. Yep, I was about to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pretty easy game. Alright, not as well. Not so much left. Capture the sprite and repeat. I could farm up SP here. I probably don't need to. So I'm right, this radiation. It's not really even worth the time. Okay. I guess I might as well. No, I really should just focus on buffing offensive stats. The defensive ones are just gonna get debuffed later, so. See how it compares to prototype. Almost stream it, yeah. We'll see if we even have time to complete the process here. I guess I might as well, just because I don't have any another productive way to spend these turns, so might as well here. Do an attack buff. And we'll kill this thing, and we'll see what wave comes next. I'm not actually sure. Oh, it's just yeah. Okay. Sprites on a bot. Obviously want to kill this thing as fast as possible. Alright. And sure. Sprites and Defender, yep. That's kind of the story it's telling here. I like how even in these fights where like you know, even before you see what the next waves are, like, especially in, like in this exact situation, a 3-waver, you know, it's establishing a very clear story, alright? You have the Thunder Sprite and the Fire Sprite, then, you know, a new challenger enters, the little blue fella, and we know from the overworld that there's a blue, the bubbler or whatever in here. So then obviously that's going to be the final wave. So I always quite like that. It's an interesting way of, you know, teaching without telling, I guess, that kind of like game design mentality. Okay, I didn't. Oh, okay. I was about to say I didn't quite mean to end it off yet, but well. I guess I still have a turn, but also I don't really have a better way to spend this, so I guess I'll just kill anyway. Oh, that actually almost didn't kill. Okay. Nope, never mind. Okay. I've been proven a fool. Alright, well played. Okay. And, of course, they attacked the one that they needed to win. Wow, that is such a brutal first wave. That is unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, with foes attack first, that is absolutely nasty. Okay. Consider my expectations subverted. Is this thing weak to? I think it's just electricity. I can never remember what page this thing's on. There we go. Yeah, just electricity. I actually have, like, the best equipment on him that I could. He was our only chance to staying alive. I mean, technically, this would give him better defense, but I don't want to completely. Didn't even see the wave. It was double blue flybot and the bubbler. Yeah, I'll check skill situation. But I mean, even then, like, with radiation, and you know, they just come out swinging so hard. You know, freeze. Really, it's the freeze potential that's an issue. He was even 60% resistant to freeze. That was just bad luck. Actually, is what it comes down to. Never mind. That's just unfortunate. Okay, so it gives chill. I like the other things it does, but it's gonna make her way more susceptible to ice attacks. So I don't think I can do that. Oh yeah, changing the weather. That's probably a good choice. Also, now I will actually upgrade this. I'm gonna leave it here. Because still, this is gonna be a good flare for Valkyrie and Lance, but it's gonna heal them, so I don't want to go too far, but this is pretty good. This is pretty nice defenses. Okay, how much AP did we get? Wow, not a ton, actually. Okay. Yeah. Not as much as I would have liked, certainly. Upgrading Spark Arrow seems like a good call, though. At the very least, I can get some very likely stuns on some of the flybots to buy me some time. Oh, that, yeah, I definitely need to upgrade that. I'm also just going to upgrade this, just because I know I'm going to want to eventually. I also have that for stun. I forgot, No Legs is a very competent stunner now, too. His newfound incredible weapon. Well, newly upgraded, at least. Okay. So what do I have to change the way? I guess I could, So you can dispel haste, right? Is that something that we agreed on is possible? So I'm actually tempted. Let's go for Cherry Blossom Weather. I'm always so hesitant to do something like that. But I'm gonna bring him too, because Hot Ash is a pretty nice weather to be able to inflict as well. Oh, I lost the Oh. Okay, don't really want that just going off randomly. That is true. Mother Nature does clear weather. Yeah, so status antibody is a thing, but let's use Mirror Force. Like, I wish it was that easy. All right, I really do. It's pretty unlikely in the course of one fight that I'm gonna have to dispel him enough that it's gonna become a major issue. It could, though. Yeah, Fire Sprite seems like a better choice. But yeah, also... clears weather for 5 turns. Creator clears weather. Although his turn is probably better spent doing something else, so I'll probably Mother Earth. He also doesn't have his limit yet, so... Mirror Wall? Now you're talking. Yeah, we'll probably just go Fire Spray here. So it's revealed. See, now we're getting a little more reasonable. All right, there are swords and light in this game. Well, I didn't change the thing that I'd wanted to change, actually. Hold on. So swords revealing light, I think we almost got that. We almost got that. It's just so bad. The problem is this is so bad because all of us are physical attackers right now. Blazing. Oh, Spellbinding Circle. Good call. Yeah, I forgot. Mirror Force actually got like 4 different variants too. Can you imagine power creeping Mirror Force? It's just ridiculous. Power creep Mirror Force, dude. This is what the game. This is what people want. Kind of useless. Yeah, I guess the game is so... I mean, I really don't know that much about it, the competitive scene, certainly. The game is just unbelievably fast these days. I feel like those are way too slow. Traps are weak. Yeah, I did forget about that. If you're not actively, like, OTKing your opponent, you're basically not playing the game. Dark Mirror Force, normal, Radiant Mirror, and the new ones. Radiant Mirror? I actually don't remember that one. Dragon of Red Eyes. So I'll change the weather closer to when we're about to swap. Truck rides are too slow. It's all about quick plays. Yep. I followed YouTube videos a lot for a very short period of time. Oh, thank you for just pasting the definition. That's a little bit more convenient. Oh god, this is so much text. There's so much text on Yu-Gi-Oh cards nowadays. Oh my god. I've been learning that more and more the more I look at the new cards. They are getting way out of hand. Destroy one monster opponent controls to do inflict damage to your opponent. Yep, that seems ridiculous. Yep. Yeah. So much wording. Premium Nug Tuggage. Congratulations. 2 sets of effects, yeah. It's ridiculous to try and just know all this shit. Pendulum lived all of what? Yeah, I don't even think that's really much of a thing these days. Honestly, it was a really interesting mechanic, but they're really pushing it. They're really pushing the boundaries of what Yu-Gi-Oh is supposed to be. I mean, I guess, you know, I guess it's nothing it's supposed to be, but I just feel like it's deviating so far from what the game used to be. Like, it's not, especially with, like, the extra monster zones now, it's, like, not even the same game anymore. Me when Jamin's in the shower. Love peak. I love that emote. That's such a good one. I love it. Alright, let's just do this, I guess. Certainly isn't gonna kill this game. You're reverting that? Really? How so? And they're switching back to, like switching away from the extra monster zone. Back to the old rules? Really? Okay. Alright. I can get behind that. Lincoln Pendulums are still so well. Yeah, so what does that mean for Lynx then? Because Lynx, That's the thing, is Link's in the entire existence of Link monsters depended on the change they made. Didn't it? Same rule as current? How does that work now, though? So can't you so I'm assuming you mean you can summon Ixie, or like you can summon the extra deck monsters to any part of the field now? Or oh, the extra zones are still there. Okay. So they are just that. They're actually extras now instead of being mandatory for them then? Is that kind of the situation? Right, let me just do this. Do this, and then yeah, I have to take a turn to fix the damage and get things sorted out here. So what you have yeah. Dispel. Get rid of all the debuffs, and then we can protect and barrier. And then hopefully next turn we can work towards kicking this thing out. Okay, so they don't need Link. Okay. So they're kind of doing a hybrid. So those extra spots actually are just that. They're actually extra now instead of being required for the extra deck. Okay. That seems like a pretty reasonable middle ground, honestly. I kind of dig it. I mean, that's the thing, is that's always going to be the case. But I think ultimately switching back to a more familiar and like a more standard type of rule set is going to be... I don't know how it's going to be for the game in general, but it's certainly more appealing to me. Because like I just feel like the game has been deviating so far from what it used to be like. You know, multiple synchro... Yeah, I was always surprised, like... Back when I used to follow it a lot, I always thought, you know, synchro seemed cool, but I never thought it was particularly, you know, like, earth-shattering. And then come to find out the meta is, like, totally dominated by synchros, like, in some cases. Okay, so that was a little bit better. Unfortunate that No Legs is dead. I think we're just gonna kind of have to hope that this works, and that we can survive a turn without too many issues. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for when that ends. Yeah. Okay, dude. I really was not expecting. Oh, come on, man. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. This should, like, be a pretty big heal when they come back, at least. Unless... No, never mind. It doesn't work that way. Okay. No, I think we're just screwed. I think we're just going to continue to lose until eventually we can't recover. Okay, that's what I needed him to do. Alright, alright. Alright, that's something. We have something now. Okay. Now clear the weather. Again. Need to heal. Are you quite alright, Angel? Alright. This is still a really shitty situation. So I'm still... Flybot's gotta... Yeah, I don't have a good way to dispose of them right now. I can get some stunning in here. 50%. I think I just gotta roll the dice and hope I get a stun or two. Okay. Evade, okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Angel. Did not know that. See, it's good to preface with the explanation, to be fair. I don't really care. Well, we need to heal. I'm still not... I mean, this is good. It buys us a turn without too much damage, at least, but... well, I need to start setting up to be able to take them down, so. Nope, okay, we lose. I had to roll the... I had to hope that I got a lucky attack, so. He doesn't even have his... If he had his limit, then maybe we could make something work here, but... This is really my only shot. Well, pretty good shot, but he has to dodge an awful lot of bullets. Yeah. Alright. No such luck. This might have to wait till next time. I get out of the Lance fight and immediately into another completely ridiculous fight. Let me see if there's a quick one waiver I can work through. Okay, this looks nice. I like the looks of this. I do need to build... I think if I had a limit at that point, I might have been in a better situation, so... I also should build up limits today. I don't really have access to much bio besides her limit, which again I want to build. I want to build up limits, not use them. So they can be stunned. Nope, they can't be stunned. Okay, guess that makes sense. But either way, I still think his AOE is probably a good choice. Nettle and Ivy, yeah. Let's see. Let me just see how this does. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Got hit with the firm no you. Alright, let me just capture one of these guys. Don't say poison like that, alright. Alright, Angel. 33%, or 33 HP. Nice. Alright, yeah, this is a very easy count. This is surprisingly easy considering the track record. I was about to Slicing Cyclone. That would have been one of arguably worst decisions I've made all series. Alright. Not as much damage as I would have thought, actually. That's fine. I'm pretty positive we're gonna come out on top here. Not just being obtuse. Yeah. Okay. Let me just get this thing. Okay. Obtuse, I don't even know the meaning. Shut up. Look, I'm playing the middle, alright? That's how we do. Alright, we got some milk. How about some milk? Let me just see if this is a good one. 2 waves. Alright. Okay, what I would like to do, though, is build up... Actually, this is probably a good fight to build up limits, so let me just do that. I'm not a huge fan. It's like, alright. In the right context, I'll enjoy a glass of milk. But in most cases, I'd rather just not bother. Personal preference. Okay, Anna continues to get bullied when really it's everyone else who needs their limit, so. I'll have some milk. I'm really glad you're still here, Ryu. I said that line just for you. Thing is, I don't dance. I still, you know, all of these, I haven't played Duel Links in like a year. I still remember those voice lines, man. You can't forget them. He has the absolute best voice lines in the game. It's just iconic. No. Just milk. Just good old-fashioned milk, Angel, alright? Nothing funny about it. I do wish we had something that was easier to build up limits on, as opposed to these multiple small enemies, but, well, what can you do? Matt'll probably live. I want to start to get Jay. I'm getting the itch. I've considered booting it back up again every once in a while. I mean, I feel whenever I take a big break from a game like that, though, I always feel even worse about going back in because I just know all of the. Well, I don't know all of it, but I know that I've missed a ton of shit since the last time I played. That's like the biggest thing with me in games like that. The fear of missing out, like, runs my devotion to some of these, like, those types of mobile, you know, like, like pack opening / gacha type games. The fear of missing out. That's why I'm still playing Fire Emblem Heroes to this very day. Do you think their AI makes them reference max HP as a part of lowest HP? I'm not sure what you mean, actually. Please elaborate. I'm actually curious. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pass everyone's turn. And yeah. Come on, Anna. You just sent the percent sign in a separate message. I'm not sure how that's supposed to help. We almost got it here. I should also really catch the Thunder Sprite and just not, and then just leave the fight. So I'll probably do that, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, she's dead. You can use Duel Link Nexus for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's anonymous related to pretty much all the cards. That's the thing. Like, I like the Duel Links format, and I like that you have to earn cards. Because when I'm given all the cards at once, basically, I'm lost, man. I'm in a totally different world. I have no idea where to even begin. I could just look up net decks, I guess, but like, I don't know. I never found that super enjoyable. Gotta treat it for his IRL, not worry about the packs you missed. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's a ton of gems for myself and kids. Yeah, absolutely. Relative percentage or their actual max HP stat. I honestly don't know. I don't know what what the enemies use. I didn't know that some of the enemies use that at all, to be honest. Yeah, it's mostly Ryu. It's mostly the events. Like, it's a good and bad thing when a game does events constantly. Duel Links is doing events 24/7. At least last time I played. It's like, I like doing the events. I like getting all the stuff from the events and all the free things. But it really takes a lot of time. That's really the thing. I mean, I guess that's kind of the same thing as the fear of missing out. But like, specifically with that game, it's like all the events, like, you know, they started doing like the turbo duel events. Like, a lot of it's just, it's a very time consuming game for me. That was the sole reason I stopped playing, is that, like, I just couldn't keep up anymore. Well, like, I could, but I also wanted to be able to play other games. Like, if someone plays that as, like, kind of almost like it'd have to be the main game to really keep up with it. And then you could play, like, you know, a bit on the side, but it should be the other way around for me. Like, you know, the mobile, you know, that type of game should be the side game, which it is, you know, with Fire Emblem Heroes in my case it's very much so a side game. I basically only play it, like, when I'm on break at work or taking a crap or something, so I really don't play it a ton. At least we got spicy chili. That is true. We'll always have that. We'll always have the memories that we made getting spicy chili. It is a fun game though. I'm not opposed to going back to it just to see how things are. But also these days I'm playing Bloons as an additional mobile type game with daily stuff. Although I also like the Bloons, like, there's almost no daily stuff to do. You know, it's very low commitment, which I like. All the rest of the stuff is just like, you know, beat this map on all these difficulties, which I can just do whenever the hell I want. So, but all right, yeah, I do think I'll probably go back to it at some point. So I don't know if you noticed. I think I mentioned at some point. I did clear out a couple of channels that weren't really being used that much. I do have them saved. I don't plan on deleting any channels. I have them in a channel graveyard that only I can see. So if I wanted, I could just bring back the Cube World channel if I really wanted to. Oh, can you see? Okay, yeah, mods can probably see the graveyard, actually. Or I don't know. I don't know, actually, the permissions that sit on the channel graveyard. No, actually, yeah, only I can see it. Okay. Time to install and sync data from my laptop to my desktop. Right, I do have it on my phone, too. That's one thing that couldn't motivate me, is that I do have it on my phone as well. Which makes it a lot easier. I couldn't even run it on my phone originally. But anyway, the point of that was that I could bring back the Dual Links channel if I ever decide to really get back into it. But alright, let me see who's streaming here. I don't know if Sacred's still streaming. He didn't raid me, so I imagine he's probably still streaming, or he just raided someone else like a jackhole. I'm kidding. No, yeah, I think he did actually raid someone else. Okay. Look at this. Oh my god, he does. Wait, you do? You know, that's actually weird. Hold on. In a category, permissions. For the permissions for this, I'm the only role that's set to be able to see that is me. So I guess maybe mods have something that overrides that. I mean, it's fine as long as only mods can, like, as long as, like, regular people can't see it. Oh, I can actually see who can see it. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, it's just mods. That's fine. Okay. I totally forgot that when you're in a channel, if you look to the right, it'll actually just show you everyone who can see that channel, which is very convenient. Okay, I'm pretty sure Keith's streaming that. Yeah. Oh, he's playing Sunshine. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Okay, so, speaking of Dis, anyone who's new around here, feel free to hop into Discord. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. Very special stream on Wednesday. We're doing a Pokemon Sapphire randomizer race with my buddy Keith, Baba Kanoosh, the guy we're about to raid. Ryu is going to be in it. Sacred's going to be in it. Yeah, Ryu already won it. Well, Sacred kind of is in it. Apparently, he's going to be playing with Tati. So it's borderline cheating. It's kind of two players, but, you know, that's fine. We'll allow it. I think Cyber is going to be in. I think he's in full-time now, too. And a few people I'm not super familiar with. Zav, Elu, and I think one other person. I can't recall right now. But yeah, that's going to be very fun. It's going to be starting at 5. It's going to be roughly 5 to 10 p.m. EST. Bit of a different time. Tats has no idea how the game plays, though. No, she has a lot more experience with Pokemon than Sacred does. I think they're both. I think they're playing at the same time. I think they're playing. It's like a 2P1C situation. I think, where like they're gonna be kind of collaborating. You know, they're collaborating, playing on the same version. I'm pretty sure. So they're basically like, for our purposes, they're one entrant, but there's two people basically. She hasn't played Gen 3 though. Yeah, but I mean, she knows how Pokemon works. She is certainly way more well-versed than Sacred is in Pokemon. I honestly have I don't have any major concern. I mean, I've only played Omega Ruby. I haven't played original Gen 3. We're gonna have like a basic route planned out so that people know the main objectives they need to go to so they don't get totally lost. I think Tots is gonna be, I think she's gonna be alright. I think I'd probably put her in like upper half of contestants, honestly. Backseat gaming. Are you just asking about that in general, or for the randomizer? Certainly, I'll be taking advice for the randomizer. Yeah, I'll take some help. Works for me. So yeah, I'll be doing that on Wednesday. Like I said, different stream time for the Pokemon. Yeah, I'll take some advice. You know, I'm not looking to. Gen 3 is my jam. I know a lot about Pokemon, but I haven't played some of the older ones in a long time, and I never played original Gen 3 all the way through. If I could take over Keith or whoever's decent in the game, I think I can actually win. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably put you and Keith in top two likelihood for a victory. I keep playing Emerald on my emulator. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know about the other people though. I really don't. I don't know their familiarity with Pokemon or with this game or this randomizer though. So not all knowledge, but yeah, a lot of it. You kind of yeah. So yeah, I'm really looking. That's gonna be really fun. Hopefully, that'll have a pretty decent turn. I gotta set up the emulator and get make sure XSplit is set up and run just for the timer. I'm not going to do anything funny with Split. But, anywho, and Friday, no stream this week. I got another Magic the Gathering night with some family, so. DC is that, yeah, I'm a little worried about the voice chat situation, honestly. Apparently, I think you're the only one who isn't going to be streaming it. So that means we're going to have 7 people all talking to each other and talking to chat. There's 3 rooms. Yeah. I'm just worried that everyone's gonna go in one room, though. I mean, like, I want to be in the same room as the people, as, like, you know, like, I definitely want to be in the same room as Keith and Adrian and probably you. And, like, you know, I'm sure the other people are cool, but, like, like, if I had to choose, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna choose my boys. But, yeah, it's gonna be nuts, though. Like, technically stream on Disc. Yes, Ree's gonna be a Discord streamer. You could set priority speakers. Yeah, well, we might look into something like that. I mean, we're not trying to make it too you know, we don't want to like shut people out too much, because again, everyone's going to be streaming, so we kind of want everyone to be, I mean, everyone except for you, like I said, but you know, we want to make sure that everyone's got a fair shot at Cyber. Poor Cyber. I kind of feel bad for Cyber sometimes, especially when Keith's around. It's just relentless. When they talk in Discord, their voice gets higher. Okay. Oh, so is that something I can do, like, locally? Or, like, individually, I mean? I actually didn't know about that. Okay, yeah, that'll be something I look into. Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't know about that. I knew you could set their volumes separately. But I didn't know you could set it so that, like, it kind of overlaps with, or, like, talks over other people. Role-based, we can test it later. Okay, sounds good. Oh, I should start this raid also. Alright. Okay, so yeah, Keith's playing Mario Sunshine. I don't even know if he's speedrunning. He might just be playing the game. So that's going to be fun. I'll probably tune into that for a little bit. But alright, thank you everyone very much for hanging out. I will see you guys again on Wednesday for the race. So, yeah, it's just casual run? Alright, perfect. Literally just playing Sunshine. That's just beautiful. Alright, yeah, I will see you guys again on Wednesday. Hope you have a good one.